beautiful people. So nice to have you here on this channel, which is the Ethereal Tarot channel, where I do tarot readings. And today's a very special tarot reading for you is going to be about what people love most about you. So basically we're going to be looking at some of your best qualities, or some of your perceived best qualities. Of course, you guys have plenty to choose from, but I think today we're going to highlight the ones that most people pick up on when they interact with you. So with that being said, why don't we get into the options for today's reading? We start on the left with this card that says release for group 1. So choose them however you see fit, okay? There's no right or wrong way of doing this. Just go with whichever one you feel most called to, and that is most likely your pile. Also, you can be called to more than one, so just heads up. But this is group 2, your card. Take as much time as you need as well. Pause the video. The timestamps will be in the description box for whenever you guys are ready to see your reading. And last but not least, we have group 3 here. These cards are so interesting to me. So yes, group 3, that is yours, and take as much time as you need. Like I said, the timestamps will always be in the description box. And if you have not already subscribed, please consider doing so. And if you enjoy this reading, let me know in the comments how it resonates. And also, please consider leaving me a little like as a token of your appreciation. So thank you so much, you guys. I'll be jumping right into it now. So see you in your reading. Toodaloo. Okay, hello group 1. So nice to have you here. If you chose this card, then this is going to be your reading. I did want to touch on the card that you chose just for a little bit. Okay, so group 1, I feel like you guys have had to go through a lot of cycles, a lot of phases in your life, a lot of learning how to release and move on. I think you have learned how to detach yourself from certain situations that don't serve you, and I feel like that's an honorable trait to have, to be able to realistically look at a situation and recognize if it is time to let go, or if it is time to, you know, continue to put forth your efforts. But I see you as a person who is always trying to progress forward, to become better, to shed your old skin, to embody a new version of yourself, a better version of yourself. So with this card, I feel like you're one of those people who just continues to want to be on the upward evolution towards growth, towards maturity, towards gaining more experiences that help you to become a better person. And I find that quite nice, so I'm picking up on that already. So let's get into your reading here, why don't we? We're gonna start off with some tarot to see what people love most about you, okay? What are your best qualities? Okay, what are your best qualities here? So please, Spirit, let's get some clear, honest, direct messages for group 1. What do people love most about them, please? Spirit, group 1. What do people love most about group 1, please? What do people love most about group 1? What do people love about group 1? What do people love about group 1, please? Okay, so 5 of Cups. Interesting. Like I was saying, I feel like you recognize when something's not working and you try to recover from that. With the 5 of Cups on the bottom, I feel like you guys have a lot of have been through maybe a lot of emotional transformation, or just transformation in general. And with the 10 of Swords and the 4 of Cups coming out, I feel like you have this perspective in life where you not only allow people to see that when bad things happen, it doesn't mean that their life is terrible, or that, you know, they're lacking in some area, or that they don't have what they want. You provide them this awareness to allow those situations to build them up. Excuse me, you guys. Some throat chakra. I feel like you guys could definitely be good communicators as well. But I do back to what I was saying, I feel that you have this level of awareness that helps people to recognize that, you know, maybe sometimes they allow themselves to get stuck in situations that prove to be not great for them, and you allow people that to see that, you know, although you lost, you know, maybe something in the process of your journey or in the process of the experience, there's still so much to be gained, there's still so much to be learned, and there's still so much to enjoy. And I feel like you, group one, have this energy of no matter what's going on, no matter what you're going through, you always try to look at the glass half full, or you always try to find the purpose or the point or the lesson within tough situations. And through that optimism, through that that motivation, that drive to find a way out of your situation and releasing any negativity, resentment, anything that you have that's weighing down on you, I feel like that is helping you to be a voice for others and be a motivation and inspiration for others. And I feel like a lot of people could have seen you rise from the ashes like a phoenix, you know, completely transform yourself or grow or change from a situation that people could have thought that you were stuck in. But I see that you feel that you're never stuck and that you allow yourself to look at the blessings that are offered to you and to not just pass up, you know, opportunities, because you know that some opportunities are once in a lifetime. And I think that you're very keen on not staying too stuck in the past or too stuck on old hurts or memories or anything like that. You're always trying to grow from them. So let's get some more here. I love that, group one. So amazing. So inspiring. Can we get more? Seven of Cups. Yes, you don't let other opinions or distractions keep you from knowing what is exactly for you. And I think people see you that way and they think that, yeah, you could be highly intuitive. I feel like you could have some spiritual touch to you. Maybe you read tarot. That might not be for everyone, but with the High Priestess here, I feel like you have this deeper understanding, this deeper wisdom, this deeper trust in the universe that everything is going to be fine. You know in your heart that you can trust yourself and your decisions, because you have this close connection with yourself that helps you to see things clearly. And I think a lot of people wish they had that excuse me, I think people wish they had that ability to see through the smoke and the mirrors. But yeah, with the Seven of Cups, I feel like people know, I feel like people think that you know exactly what you want and that you're not too swayed by the opinions, the influence of others. With the Seven of Cups, that makes me think of like mutable energy that's like changeable, where you're easily influenced by maybe the options around. But with your group, I feel like you're very either fixed or cardinal energy. It's like you just have a good understanding of what is meant for you, and you don't allow things to take you away from that or take your focus from what you know is best for you. And I think you provide people that clarity as well with the Seven of Cups in reverse. You provide people either the options. Okay, I see this two ways. With the High Priestess as well, it's like you have this internal wisdom that you just speak facts to people. Like you just, I think people see you as very smart. Also could be quite reserved or quite mysterious. But I think people like that. But with the Seven of Cups reverse, I feel that you provide people the ability to see how many options they have, but to not get wrapped up or overwhelmed by them. It's like you give people a way out. I feel like when someone comes to you with an issue, you don't just say, oh my god, that sucks, I think you're stuck in this. No, I don't think that's group one's motto. I think you're more the type to be like, okay, well, what are your options? Like how can you remove yourself from this problem or something like that. I feel like you always try to allow people to see things in a more clear, structured way so that they're not too all over the place. I feel like you could be a really good friend, a good advocate for someone, or just a good person to talk to in general. But let's keep going here. Can we get more? What do people love about them? I love all these things about you, group one, so I'm sure other people do too. Okay, yeah, Six of Swords on the bottom here again. Definitely the type to move on from things that no longer serve them. And honestly, I think a lot of people might be a little intimidated by that, because they're like, I have to come correct with group one, because if I don't, I already know they're not taking any of my bull crap, so might as well not even try it, and might as well, you know, approach them with the best foot forward. But with Justice and the Page of Swords in reverse coming out here, I feel that you have this way of perceiving things is what I get from these two cards, and they came out together. So something about your communication is definitely being highlighted here. I think you have this a quick, witty type of humor. I feel like you're very funny with the Page of Swords coming out. But with Justice also in reverse, maybe you have some form of dark humor, or you like you laugh at things that may not be you know, well received by the masses, but who cares? Honestly, with Justice in reverse though, I also feel that you don't like injustice, and that you stand up for people. You don't you're not a bystander. I feel like you stand up for what is right, and you don't allow things to become off balance. You don't like imbalance in general. And I feel like maybe for some of you it's like maybe some people try to gossip or have gossiping things about you, or just gossip in general, but I feel like it's like you're not the type to stick around for things like that. Like, you move on from that type of energy. You don't like to be negative is what I feel. I think you always are trying to be in a high vibe type of situation, group one. But with Justice here, I just keep getting pulled back to it. I think you analyze your actions as well as seeing like you know, you understand that cause and effect is a thing. So when things don't turn out the way that you maybe expected or wanted to, I feel like you have this researching skill of, like, maybe to the point of obsession of trying to figure out where things went wrong. I feel like you're a great problem solver, and a lot of people love you for being able to create these scenarios or solutions to issues with the Page of Swords in reverse and Justice in reverse. Definitely trying to get to the bottom of things, trying to understand what is the right course of action. For some reason, I feel like you guys could just be very I think there's a level of seriousness with this group, like, and maybe that's why you have some form of dark humor, because I've noticed with more serious people, they laugh at some of the wildest things. But definitely for your group one, it's quite interesting to me with the Justice in reverse. I keep coming back to it, but I think I'm going to get some clarifiers there for that one. Can we get clarifiers for Justice in reverse and the Page of Swords, please? Okay, we have the Page of Cups. Interesting. So you have a creative way of overcoming challenges, I feel. Ooh, maybe some situations that felt a little imbalanced. You've had to kind of paint them out to be for the betterment of your evolution. Very interesting. I feel some I don't want to say I want to say childlike energy, like even despite the, maybe if things aren't, you know, in the best of maybe if things aren't the greatest, I feel like you still try to find the good in situations, that you're not trying to overanalyze or procrastinate getting over certain situations. You could also be highly creative, and people would love that about you as well. But yeah, can we get another one for the Page of Swords, please? Clarifier for the Page of Swords here. Clarifier for the Page of Swords. Interesting. Yes, you're trying with the Seven of Swords coming out underneath that. That's very interesting to me. Five of Pentacles, definitely. Okay, so like I was saying, if things are not the best, or if things are unjust, I don't know how to really describe what I'm sensing, but I feel like you're trying to uncover the truth about something, maybe to the point of definitely obsessing, or you just don't like when people try to hold up a front, and that's what I'm getting. I feel like you are able to see through people's guise, or you're able to see through people's mask that they put up, and I think maybe a lot of you could be around some children maybe, or some immature energy, and I feel like those people know, like, they can't play with you. Like, you know, there's no hiding, there's no trying to lie to you. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that. There's no trying to paint out a different picture than what you perceive. I feel like you see straight through those things, and you're able to notice when, you know, energy is feeling a bit withdrawn or cold, or just not the same way it was. And I think you know how to approach certain situations with that knowledge, and how to move on from those type of people. And like I said, I feel like people don't to me, it's like people would not want to come to you a certain way, because they know, like, as soon as this person picks up on my ill intentions, if they were to have ill intentions, or if they were to approach you in a way that is not the best, I feel like they sense that you're not the type to stick around for that. Like, you're not gonna laugh it off, you're not gonna act like nothing happened, you're gonna see it and you're gonna move on. Like, you're not the type to just stay around for any misbehavior or any ill type of actions from people. I feel like you're a very just person, and you like to see things clearly, you like to have a clear perspective, and you don't like to be swindled or swayed by anyone. And I feel like that's why you have a pretty good handle on a good healthy level of detachment, and learning how to you know, release those things and those people and those places that don't serve you, or that don't see your true worth. So we love that, group one. Let's see some zodiac cards, or some zodiac messages that come out for what people love about you. So please, Spirit, what do people love about group one? What do people love about group one? We have first house. I feel like you make a very strong impression. You can also be quite you could have like a nice wardrobe, a nice appearance. You could look really pretty, or really handsome, or really good in general. I feel like people really feel a stable and grounding presence around you as well. You provide this level of wisdom. I'm getting Taurus vibes, which is like the Hierophant is what I'm picking up on. Like, you have this level sounding type of advice for one, but also your energy is quite comfortable. People can feel relaxed within it. You seem like a really relaxed person. I think you just don't take BS. Like, you're relaxed until people try to, you know, play with you, or try to you know, I don't even know how to describe it, because I don't do this but, or people try to do something that isn't right. I just feel like you have this understanding. You're very grounded. But definitely with first house, you make very strong impressions, and I think people really like how you come off. Maybe your body language is quite unique, or you have certain things that you do, or just your overall identity, how you present yourself is quite well received by others, and they really appreciate your self-expression, and how you go about presenting yourself in this world. So can we get more, please, about what people love about group one? What do people love about group one, please? What do people love about group one? Okay. So we have eighth house, quite deep. With the eighth house, I definitely was saying in the beginning, like some of you may be tarot readers yourself, or you could just be into the occult or the mysterious aspects of life. I also picked up that you guys could be quite mysterious yourself, and I feel like people really like this side of you. It's like, I don't think a lot of people get to meet someone like you, group one, who has such a depth to them. Not only do you present yourself well on the surface, you also have a deeper part of you that people are quite intrigued in, and they find a lot of interest within you and a lot of interest within your interest. And when you express yourself or show that deeper, more mystical side of you, people are very intrigued and drawn into that side, because I don't think, like I said, a lot of people have a lot of knowledge about stuff like that. It's definitely not mainstream. Maybe it's becoming more mainstream now, but it definitely, I feel like it's still very interesting. But with Sagittarius coming out too, I feel like you have a side of you that is very fun and spontaneous outside of this seriousness. I feel like you also have a great ability to teach. You could be a teacher, but with Jupiter here, I feel like you have an expansive wisdom to you, a lot of knowledge that people could really learn from or learn to appreciate and understand. I think you also bring a lot of light and fun to those around you, because you just have this fiery energy with Aries and Sun coming out here, major energy out here. So definitely the type to go after what you want, the type to not sit idle in your life or to sit by and watch life pass you by. I definitely don't think that's your motto either. I think you are good at recognizing when it's time to move on or when it's time to go on another adventure or go on another journey. Definitely the type to want to see and experience things, and to not be held back by your past or to be held back by anything really. I think you want to experience the great parts of life, and people really see this level of I want to say free-spiritedness about you. You have a free spirit, I feel, and people kind of want to pick up on that energy. I feel like when people are around you, they kind of want to submerge or kind of get a piece of you or a piece of your energy, because it's so magnetic, it's so intoxicating. I feel it's just a good time, and you provide so many different levels of fulfillment. And maybe in one way you can have a good surface level conversation, but also you can get into the deeper, more philosophical sides of life. But I also feel like you have a really fun, outgoing spirit as well. So there's really no stopping you, group one. And people love that. So let's keep going. Can we get one more? Just one. Because you see that I only have one more space. So let's just do one. That's not one. Let's try again. One, please. Thank you. Capricorn, yeah, I did feel some seriousness. I felt some serious type of energy with the Saturn card. I feel like you definitely work hard, for one, with this Capricorn coming out. In Scorpio, you're very determined to achieve your goals or achieve whatever you set your mind to. You have a great level of motivation. You have a lot of drive to get what you want done. I feel like that's very admired by a lot of people. You could be well received in your profession as well. But I definitely do see that people really do feel inspired by you, and inspired by how, oh my gosh, my words, inspired by how much you've overcome, how much you've grown, and how much you're shining, okay, with this Capricorn card coming out. Definitely rising to the occasion slowly but surely. Maybe in the background you could have been working hard on yourself, and then boom, people see you, they're like, whoa, like what happened to group one? Like they're on a different level now. And I feel like you definitely have that way about you of just going hard and showing like the rewards coming, maybe slowly but surely. You're definitely shining out here, group one. Especially with Sun coming out here, you're shining, and people are loving this I don't want to say new you, but for some reason that's coming to me. Like maybe you guys have gone through a transformation, and people are having to learn about who you are again, or try to introduce themselves to you again, because you've changed from when they maybe first knew you or something. But definitely the type of person who has layers to them. There's always more to see, there's always more to experience, and there's always more to know. So definitely pretty cool group one. Let's see some more here. Why don't we with these oracle cards? Okay, oracle cards. Let's see. Anything else? Whoa. That came out pretty quick, didn't it? So definitely we have show the world the real you. So you could be doing something quite unique. You yourself could be quite unique, and you could have had to overcome a lot of the fear of judgment, but I feel like you showing people who you are inspires others to do the same. They feel more comfortable to be themselves around you, and I feel like people really appreciate how you receive them and how you have an open mind to their differences or to just them in general. You provide this open space, this welcoming, friendly energy to people, and I think they really appreciate how amazing in general that you are. And also, you could be quite unique as well. Like I said, you could have different parts of you that you don't have any problem sharing because it's a part of your identity, and you've learned that maybe you could have some quote unquote weird parts of yourself, but being weird is what gets us to the top. So don't even worry, you know, people recognize you and you're seen, like you're being seen from being different. So people are loving that part about you, and they also love that you provide them the space to do the same. We also have look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. So like I said before, I feel like you have this perspective of life, and you allow people to see the bigger picture. You allow people to see that there's more to life than their situation that they're in right now, and you help people to notice that things are quite temporary. You might have a heavy Sagittarius placements, but you have this free energy of knowing that, you know, nothing is really forever, so you might as well not get too stuck on the present. You might as well just live it and keep it moving, I feel, with look at the bigger picture. And I also feel like you could be quite looked at as lucky or seen as to be a wise person. You just give me a lot of wisdom, group one. And also with work through your fears on the bottom, you allow people to see that their fears are a figment of their imagination, and that although it is easy to say that, it is not quite as easy to overcome those feelings of fear. So you provide them the space to work through them and to see what their fears are so that they can eventually overcome them. And I feel like you serve as a great example of this because you've had to overcome a lot and overcome a lot of your own fears to become the person that you are today. So let's get two more, please. With a time to give rather than take with new moon in Virgo, I feel like you could be quite generous, quite loving, and quite caring to those around you. You could hold space for them. You can make them feel comfortable and cared for. And I think a lot of people appreciate that part about you, but you also have this protective layer, I feel like. This is the part that people get to see when they get close to you. I feel like in general, though, when you meet people, you still are very sweet and compassionate and caring and helpful. But with this confidence is your key to success. You've learned to set up boundaries for yourself and to not overly give, and to still have this level of understanding that, yes, I am this sweet and generous person, but at the same time, you cannot mess with me. I will roar like a lion, okay, if you try to cross this line. I really feel like you've had to overcome and build up your confidence or build up your sense of protectiveness for yourself, or just learning to be more protective of yourself and of your precious energy, group one. But I do feel like you have a precious soul who just loves to help others, and those who get to see that part of you or get to experience that side of you on a deeper level really appreciate how caring and loving you are. Can we get one more, please? Can we get one more? Okay, that's two. That's fine. We also have a work through your fears on the bottom again. So with this coming out here, and the end of a tough cycle approaches and prosperity lies ahead. A lot of earth energy, but you also have a pretty good mix of air, fire, and water. So I feel like you just are a pretty good balanced person who can have honestly any type of perspective, or you can just understand each side of things. I feel like you just have a really good level of balance. I'm not feeling like I'm giving you justice, group one. I don't think I'm explaining it with justice here. But with at the end of a tough cycle approaches, I feel like you have a lot of motivation, you have a lot of drive to get things done, and a lot of people see that and they appreciate that about you. And I feel like they want to kind of learn. It's like a master class, group one. Whenever you speak, it's like, oh my gosh, they just feel so inspired. It's like going to a seminar of maybe Michelle Obama or someone giving a speech. And you're just like, oh my gosh, if she can do it, I can do it. Or if he can do it, I can do it. You know, whatever it is. I feel like you allow people to see that with hard work, prosperity lies ahead, and that there's always new beginnings to be embarked. You know, there's always newness to explore, and it takes people the ability to keep going and to keep charging forward and to recognize that hard times do not last forever. People really admire that you have this mindset and that you are able to achieve your dreams or achieve your goals because you've put in so much work. And maybe a lot of people haven't seen the background efforts that it's taken for you to become this person, but I feel like they know that the wisdom that you have is from experience. So they're going to recognize, like, okay, they're not just pulling this from thin air. You know, they recognize that you in itself are an inspiration. I hope I'm making sense, you guys, but you're just very inspiring, group one, and you allow people to see that anything's possible. With hard work, there's no obstacle, for real. So definitely you allow people to overcome any fears that keep them stagnant. And yes, it's a wonderful energy to have, group one. So if you enjoyed this reading, which I truly have, I truly enjoyed your energy, I ask that you leave me some comments letting me know how it resonated, and also consider maybe liking or subscribing. I don't know, you know, whatever you want to do. But thank you so much regardless for being here. I really enjoyed providing this reading for you. I thank my guides, my angels, for helping me to convey this message to you, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day, night, or evening, because you deserve all the greatest things in the world. So I'm sending you so much love, abundance, and prosperity, group one, and I hope that you continue to spread your amazing and great energy to those around you. So thank you, and hopefully I see you in another one. Toodles. Okay, hello, group two. If you chose this card here that says fulfillment and it looks quite delicious, then this is going to be your reading. I did want to touch on this card a little bit, group two. This card, when it came out, it was quite interesting to me. I've never pulled this card in the deck before, so it immediately made me think that you guys were special. I mean, aren't we all? But seriously, I feel like you guys have this air of happiness that you bring. You give this sense of fulfillment to those who come around you. You have this bright, I want to say airy, but maybe you could be an air sign or have strong air sign placements. But regardless of that, or outside of that, I feel like you have this sense of just being a fun-loving person, or just having a sense of overall peace and joy around you. It's quite serene, but it's also quite fun, quite nice. It's just a really nice energy, I will say. It's quite nice. So let's move on to tarot to just get a little bit more in depth about you guys, to see more about what people love about you, group two. So let's see. Please, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, what do people love about group two, please? What do people love about group two? What do people love about group two? Interesting how your cards fly out like that. So let's see. We have Seven of Swords. Yes, it's like no need to hide and no need to lie, no need to not be yourself. I feel like you give people the space to be themselves, to not shy away from expressing who they really are, to not hide whatever it is. I feel like you kind of help people to uncover things about themselves as well with the Seven of Swords coming out here. You help people to see things more clearly, or help them to have more fun, to not feel so stuck to their circumstances. You kind of give people this open energy. I felt like I said eerie, but that's what I was getting, like open energy of just, you know, being able to just be themselves, be open, and not be held back by limitations or fears. We also have justice. So wow, yes, you have this balance to you, this nice energy of seeing things for what it is, you know, not getting too swayed by by anything. I feel maybe sometimes you could have trouble making decisions, but I feel like you give people sound advice, clear understanding of their situations. You help people to uncover certain things, maybe about themselves, about situations. You help people to see the truth of things, and you could be a very honest, upfront person who just says it how it is, or just is quite balanced or logical for the most part, because we have some sword and some air energy here. But definitely giving me the sense that you are the type to want to see both sides, or you have the ability to see both sides, and people like that you have perspective, and that you have a sense to you that not only is just and honest and balanced, but is also able to provide that same clear honesty to those around you. And you don't try to hide any parts of yourself. I feel you come forward and upfront like this card. You are who you are, and you're the juiciest peach in the field. Okay, if that even made sense, group one. I just feel like you're quite admired, or quite wanted. But let's see what came out. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Isn't that interesting with the fruits here? I feel like you could also be quite hardworking, or you've worked up to a point of being quite what do I want to say? Quite well taken care of, or you give the I don't want to say image. Well, you come off as someone who is just quite blessed. Okay, I will want to say you look good, you smell good, you take care of yourself, I feel, and people feel inspired by how much time you put into yourself, and how much time you put into the things that you care about, and the things that you want to see grow. I really feel like your hard work, or your effort into whatever it is that you're doing, has helped you to become the person that you are today, and has helped you to maybe live in luxury, or just know how to look good, or in general. I feel like people really appreciate how much value you have, and how valuable of a person you are. And just how much you have to you, not only as a person, emotionally, and in those ways. I feel like physically and materially you are quite well taken care of, and I think people admire that. And I'm getting a little bit of, some people might be a little jealous of that, but listen, group two, we don't worry about those people because they're mad. But seriously, that's okay. You can't really focus on those who don't see you for you. And I feel like a lot of people do see you for you, and you could be the type of person who is popular, or you have um, a good spread of friends, or a wide social circle. But I feel that you do enjoy your time alone. You enjoy doing whatever you want, and I feel like you having that open, free type of energy allows you to remain balanced between having a social life, and also knowing when it's time to just chill and be by yourself. And I think people like that, you know, maybe you're not the most available. They like that, you know, they can't always get a taste of group two. You're like a special type of reserved type of person, I want to say. So people are really honored to be able to see you when they see you, because you know they know that you're not someone that they can just cling on to or see whenever they want to. It's like they have to schedule time to see you, because you're just that type of person. Like, I feel like you could have things going on, you could be busy, um but you're quite I'm trying to get the words. You're quite wanted is what I feel, or just people want you in whatever way that may be. I feel like they want your time, they want more of you in general. But let's get some more. Okay, the Queen of Cups in reverse coming out. Yes, I think people really admire the fact that you care so much about yourself, and that you provide so much time to yourself to figure out your life, and to give yourself the space to move towards what is going to help you grow, or what is going to help you become better. It's like you use your fears, or you channel your limitations or perceived limitations. Um, you help those things, excuse me, you use those things to help you move forward in the right direction. You don't get too stuck or clung onto negative belief systems. I feel like you allow yourself to have that compassion, that love for yourself. So whenever fears, or whenever anything rises up, you approach the situation with love. And first and foremost, you give that love to yourself with the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups in reverse. You could be an extroverted introvert. So like I said, I feel like a lot of people want you, a lot of people love to talk to you, they love to be around you, but I do sense that you really value your alone time, and you like to have balance, and through that you have to reserve time for yourself. And with you doing that, I feel like that makes people feel that you're extremely valuable, because they can't just get you whenever, it's like they have to work hard to try to find a way to you. It's like people try to figure out, oh my gosh, how do I get towards group two? What way do I have to go? Like, which way do I have to present myself to show that I'm worthy of their time? That's what I'm feeling. It's like they want the sweetest fruit, and I feel like you're the sweetest fruit group two. And a lot of people really want you. It's what I feel. I keep saying the same thing, but seriously, you have this energy of just it's like, I don't want to say celebrity, but it's like low-key celebrity vibes. Like, you can look but you can't touch, No, seriously though, group two, it's like people can see you whenever they see you, but it's like they're not obligated to your time, they're not obligated to you. You have this sweet and kind, compassionate side to you that I think you share with everyone. Like, you're a very sweet person in general. You like to provide people with the space to be themselves, to just express themselves the way they want to, and you provide that space to provide love. And sometimes I think you have this nurturing energy to where you are just so attentive to people. You listen to them, and you provide them with good communication. It's like you don't just talk, like you listen and you respond to what is being said. But where was I going with that? I lost my train of thought really quickly. It's gonna come back. Yes, you have this sweet energy about you that people just kind of feel intoxicated by, or they get stuck on, and I think they just constantly want more. But you set those boundaries, you set those limits, and you let people know, like, no, I know I'm the best out here, but you can't always have the best right now. Let me stop. Seriously though, group two, outside of me playing around, I definitely feel like you have developed strong boundaries that people respect, and that I feel like that came from you having to go through a situation or situations where your boundaries might not have been respected. So you've learned to kind of turn that love for yourself inward, and through that you've helped to develop a stronger sense of who you are. You've helped to develop yourself into this great being of a person who spreads love and light. And I think a lot of people feel inspired by that, and they kind of wonder, like, how did this person become so great? But can we get more, please? What do people love about group 2? Okay, wow. Wow, you have amazing cards coming out. We have the Magician here. So you definitely have this air about you where it's like you can have anything you want. With the Nine of Pentacles, I really feel like people think that you're very blessed or you have a lot going for you, or that whatever you set your mind to, you're gonna have it. And that's just facts. Group 2, I think the same thing for you. You're gonna have it. So I hope that you're doing things or actively manifesting your desires, because I feel like group 2 specifically, you have a lot of ability to really manifest whatever you want, as long as you keep your mind on it, and as long as you have the strength to believe in yourself and to overcome any challenges. I feel like you're destined to have whatever it is that you desire. So definitely you're the type to channel that energy into, you know, becoming better. And you have this sense about you of just inner strength, of inner confidence. It's like you don't have to be the loudest in the room, you don't have to be the most flashy, but you gain the most attention, I feel. With the Strength card and the Magician, it's like you're kind of this person who just does what they want to do. They transform into who they want to transform into. Like if you want to wear a certain outfit, let's say you're wearing an emo outfit this day, then tomorrow you want to wear a Barbie outfit. Like you just do whatever you want to do. You kind of don't ask for permission, and you just recognize like you are the ultimate controller, not controller, you're the ultimate control in your life. Outside of higher forces, you know that the things that you can control, you're going to take advantage of it and you're going to make the most out of it. And you're going to channel that energy into greatness, is what I feel. Group 2 is very inspiring. I feel like a lot of people want to be around you more, but I feel like with this Eight of Wands, it's kind of hard to get a hold of you. It's kind of hard to you know, keep you, or just it's just hard to really get around you long enough to develop the type of relationship that they want with you. Maybe you have a close-knit type of friend group, or you could have a wide circle of people, but you just share your innermost being or your true self, or excuse me, you're more the type to either be alone or just with a smaller group of people, or with a closer knit of friends. You're not the type to just go around spreading and draining your energy to just anybody and everybody, you know. You definitely channel that good energy that you have into greatness. So I see that, and I see that people admire how confident and how much grace and how much beauty you have. Group 2, like wow, so amazing, so amazing. So let's get some zodiac cards here, just to see a little bit more about what people love about you. So let's see, what do people love about group 2, please? Okay, whoa, whoa. Group 2, y'all are the bomb.com. Let me tell y'all. Oh, Venus and Jupiter, those are two of the best planets, okay? Two of the most beneficial planets, okay? Venus and Jupiter, like I said, I feel like people really feel like you're blessed, okay? Jupiter is the planet of expansion. It's the planet of luck. It's the planet of wisdom. And I feel like you have all three of those, okay? Group 2, you expand, you are lucky, you, what was the other thing I said? You're wise. I feel like you have this perspective that you have, and I feel like people really admire that. And Jupiter and Venus makes me think that your surroundings, how you present yourself, the way you look, all of it is good. Like you have this era of beauty around you, and I feel like I said this with beauty, grace, strength. Yes, like you're just a yeah, you might be a celebrity, honestly. But seriously, group 2, I'm really loving this energy. I don't know if I'm listen, you're just the full package is what I want to say. You give full package vibes. Okay, with Venus as well, that planet rules a beauty, love, a pleasure, money, all the great things. Just think Venus, all the great things. Okay, balance, harmony, peace. I feel like you have all of that, and people really love that you just walk around being this beacon of beauty, peace, hope, all of this, and wisdom, luck. It's like, I feel like people think you've just been blessed. And with Capricorn, we all know that, yeah, you didn't get to this point with just twiddling your thumbs. You know, you put in that work to become this gorgeous, amazing person, this beautiful human being that you are. This Capricorn card here, I'm biased because I'm a Capricorn. I just know, group 2, that it took more than, you sitting and just being lucky. Like, yes, the luck in having the divine support on your side, which everyone does, but let's not pretend like some aren't luckier than others in this world. Um, I feel like you still have luck, yes, but with Capricorn, you still, and the Magician, you still do the work. It's like you don't just sit and voila, boom, you have whatever you want. No, you go after it, you do what you're supposed to do, and you're rewarded for it with Venus and Jupiter. It's like whatever you put in, you get 10 times it. So, your hard work is always paying off, and you're always being rewarded for how much time you put into becoming better and doing better and being better. So I love y'all, group 2. I really love the energy that you're giving me. It's amazing, and I see why people get addicted to you. So let's keep going. Why don't we? Let's keep going. Okay, so we have second. Are you serious? Second house is the house of money, possessions, wealth. Okay, Taurus, excuse me. Taurus rules this house. This just makes me think that you're highly valuable. Is falling right under the 9 of Pentacles. You could be, or you're going to become very well off, very wealthy. I feel like you have a lot of potential, a lot of value to you. So definitely be mindful of who is around you, because you have a lot to offer, you have a lot to give, and you're just worth a lot. Okay, group 2, you have so much about you that is amazing. Please know this. Your group is outstanding. Know that not everybody deserves the energy that you give. Okay, we also have, oh my god. So what more can I say? You can have, I want to pick up on the signs really quickly. Leo's coming out strong, Capricorn, Libra, Taurus, maybe some water signs, but those are the main ones I'm picking up on. In Virgo and Gemini maybe too. But we have a 7th house here. So 7th house makes me think that a lot of people could look at you as a husband wife material. Like I said, I feel like you're the full package, group 2. That's what the title of group 2 is going to be, full package, because that is what you are. Literally, Venus, Jupiter, 2nd house, 7th house. Are you kidding me? Like, who wouldn't want to be around you? Who wouldn't want to just have you in their life? With Leo on the bottom, like, what? You have so much love, so much joy, so much greatness to spread, and you just channel that into greatness itself, and people want that type of energy around them. I'm getting passionate, I'm getting riled up about y'all. Like, y'all are the best. Go group 2, hey, go group 2, hey, for real. But 7th house energy makes me think that you're very balanced, very harmonious. You allow people the space to be themselves. You are just quite loved, is what I feel. People love you, group 2. That's all I can say. People love you, and they better love you, because you're just full of it. You're full of love, and you have so much greatness about you. I hope I picked up on these in the best way. I hope I explained them. But Venus and Jupiter together in 2nd house and 7th house, look them up if you feel like I'm not doing a good enough job. But it's like, if Venus and Jupiter make a connection, know that you are set. You're set in 2nd house. So definitely a lot of people could want you and desire you, is what I feel. Not only in relationships, but friendships. I feel like a lot of people want to be your friend, but with this 9 of Pentacles, I feel like you're quite reserved, or you savor, or not savor, you save that goodness for those who really truly deserve it. Okay, so let's get some more, maybe 2 more. Let me get some more group 2. What do people love about them, please? What do people love about group 2? Amazing group 2. Y'all are amazing. What do people love about group 2, please? Oh. We have first house. You could also look amazing. Oh my God, you look good. You make strong first impressions. The way you show yourself in the world, the way you present yourself is loved by others. You can have a really nice sense of style, a really nice smell. You can have a really pretty smile, I'm hearing. You could just do great things in this world, and people see you for you, and your first impressions are really strong, and people get hooked as soon as they see you with this first house coming out. You have a lot of, I want to say, energy and vitality to you, a lot of inspiring energy, a lot of value. People see you for you, and they recognize like this person is not, you know, they're not someone I could just pass up. And like that, like, yeah, you make good, strong first impressions. People love the type of person you present yourself as in this world, but I also feel like you have this deeper side of you, this side that a lot of people don't get to see, and people, I feel like they pick up on that, like there's more to the story than just what you present, and they always want to dig deeper. They want to find out more about you, but like I said, not everybody gets the chance. So one more for the glorious group 2. One more. That's not one. Okay. Okay. I see what came out though. We're going to take that. We're going to put all of these back because, whoa. Whoa. Okay. We have 5th house coming out here. So you could be very fun. This is Leo, rules the 5th house. 5th house rules fun, love, pleasure, creativity, entertainment. You could just have a lot of entertaining qualities. You could be quite fun to be around. You just seem like an amazing person. Group 2. I don't know if I can add more to these cards. I don't know if I have to keep repeating the same things because the same cards keep coming out. I mean, not the same cards, but cards that kind of clarify or confirm everything I've already been saying. It's like you have this fun energy about you that's just like so freeing, so loving. It's just love, love, love. It's what I feel from your group. So full of love, and people want it. They want more of you. They feel like you're a good time, like you're great to be around. And with 11th house, you could be quite popular or know a lot of people or socialize with a lot of different people, have a wide group of friends or a wide group of acquaintances. And you're the life of the party in every situation is what I feel. So group 2, you're the best, okay? And I hope one day I get the pleasure of meeting you, okay? Because this is ridiculous. Like, what more do you, what more, okay? Like, it's like you're the full package, group 2. And I'm not even gassing you. Like, I mean, I am, but at the same time, it's like, if y'all don't know what gassing means, it's like I'm hyping you up, but it's like the cards are doing it. I'm just reading them, and it's like, whoa. Okay, so obviously your divine support system sees how amazing you are, and so everybody just sees how amazing you are, group 2. So let's keep going here. Okay, so we have ooh, don't let pride get in your way. So I feel like group 2, you know that you're the best, okay? But that doesn't make you any less humble, okay? I feel like you still recognize that you're not some supreme being on this earth. You're not better than anyone. I feel like you still have this humility to you where it's like, I think that's another reason why people get so drawn to you, because you have all this value. You look so good. You're amazing, but you don't boast. You don't go out here being egotistical or arrogant. You're very down to earth, very grounded, and very stable within yourself, and that just radiates. You don't have to say too much. People just know because you just radiate that energy. So definitely we love that. We love that. Hopefully you guys can see that. Let's move this up a little bit just in case, because I want you guys to see your cards. Yes. So let's see, emotions are running high. So definitely you can have a sense about you that is just, you evoke so much emotion from people. It's like they didn't expect for you to have such a powerful effect on them, but you do. Okay, you do. And maybe people don't expect to I want fall in love came to my mind, but maybe people just don't expect to be as drawn as they are to you, or be as connected, or uh having as much emotion as they do. I don't think people expect to feel the feelings that they feel after meeting you, or after being around you, or after being in your presence. Okay, they get kind of addicted, or they get to a point where it's like, oh my gosh, what do I do with these feelings? It's like they're just coming to the surface, and you know, I feel like you cause people to feel a lot of feelings, okay, group two. That could be a good or a bad thing depending on whether people want to feel their feelings or not. But you open them up to that world. I feel like you have a very compassionate and loving side of you that causes people to feel that. So definitely we have that there. Let's see some more for group two. Any more for group two, please? Whoa, your group is getting long. I'm only gonna get 2 more cards, please. Spirit, group two, please. Group two. Okay, the answers you need are coming. So definitely you provide people clarity of mind. You give people a new perspective of things. You allow people to see the different sides of situations, and that allows them to change, or to have a completely different altering of their mindset. It's like you completely shatter people's old beliefs. You help them to see things differently. You help people to want to change, to become better. Group two, like I said, how much better can you get? Like, geez, you're amazing. But you provide people the space to just want to do better and to become better. But I have to keep going, group two. I feel like I spent a lot of time on y'all. But I don't even mind it, because y'all are amazing and I'm loving this energy. It's like, can I take it with me? Please. And that's how people feel. They want to take you with them. They're like, I can't let them go. Which is kind of weird. Let me stop. It's not weird. It's just you have a great energy, and a lot of people aren't used to that. So let's get one more. One more, please. One more. One more. Please, for my beautiful group two. Group two. Group two, please. Thank you. So we have adjustments are required. Yes, you allow people to see things for what it is. You allow people to have a different perspective. And you also are the type to not just let things kind of stay the way they are. You recognize when changes need to be made, and you make them. And a lot of people like that you don't stay stagnant, and that you don't just, stick to what is old and tried and true. You do things differently. With the full moon in Aquarius, you look for alternative ways. You look for innovative, visionary type of ideas or ways to become better or do better. And I feel like you could have a unique quality about you. Maybe you do unique activities, or do unconventional things, or you could be in the spotlight, or have a platform that allows people to see you for really who you are. And I feel like whatever you do is quite unique, and people love you for it, and it allows them to recognize that if you can do it, so can they. And that helps them to shift their mindset, or see things differently, or make the adjustments that are required to become better. And so do you. You do that, and through you, with you doing that, you allow others to use you as a source of inspiration, or to look at you as a source of inspiration. But some Aquarius energy too. But anyway, group two, I really loved y'all. Y'all are amazing. I'm sending y'all the most love, abundance, prosperity. You already have it, obviously. But I'm just sending y'all extra because you deserve it. Hopefully you stop by this channel again. I would love to have your energy all the time. It is quite amazing, and I need it more often in these readings. Okay, so definitely, if you have not already subscribed, please consider doing so. I would definitely love for you guys to do that. And if it resonated, let me know in the comments below. And also, if you would like to extend your gratitude, leave me a like, please. But really, group 2, thank you for your energy. Thank you for your presence. I thank my guides, my angels, for being here with me to protect me as I provide this reading to you. And I hope that you have a great rest of your life in general. Like, you deserve more than a day. You deserve the rest of your life to be amazing. So I'm sending that to you, and I'll see you in another reading, group 2. I love y'all, and bye. Okay, last but not least, my beautiful group 3, a very unique group already, I would like to say. If you chose this pile, or well, I guess I gave it away already. If you chose this card, then this is going to be your group, and surprise, surprise, you have 2 cards that came out for your group. So definitely quite interesting how we have this here. So group 3, I would like to say a little bit about these cards before we jump into the details. With openness, first of all, I feel like you could be quite into astrology maybe, or you could just be quite open to new concepts, new ideas, new things. Okay, you could be an astronomer even maybe. I feel like you have an attunement with the moon, or maybe you follow moon cycles. You use that to help you to know when to take action or when to take a risk. I feel like you are just open to receive information from the universe, or just open to receive guidance, support, love from your support system. Spiritually, I feel like you could be a spiritual group, or have a spirituality about you, and with that, that helps you to take risk or to take action or to be free-spirited in your approach to life. I feel like you don't let opportunities pass you by. Group 3, you seem very proactive, like you take the driver's seat in your life, and you're quite open to new ideas, new experiences. Just a very interesting group already. I want to say more about these 2, but I think we'll get more in depth about that in the tarot. So let's move into that, because this reading has gotten long for me. So let's see for you, group 3, what comes out here, why don't we? So let's see what people love about you. I also feel like people love that you're open and you allow people to just express themselves, and maybe you mingle with so many different people because you have this open mind, and you also are the type to just go out and do whatever you want, taking risk in life, because YOLO, you only live once. So people love that energy about you. Let's keep going though. Let's see. What do people love about group 3, please, Spirit? What do people love about group 3? Excuse me. 7 of Swords has come out for every group. So maybe overall, everyone is like shedding the old skin of themselves, I want to say, or you just have this sense about you that you allow people to just be themselves. Like I said, with the 7 of Swords in reverse, you give this level of openness, of clarity, and allow people the space to just be who they are without feeling like they have to hide or lie about anything. I feel like people admire the fact that you don't hide yourself or don't try to mask yourself as someone that you're not. You kind of just are who you are, and people either accept it or they don't. You don't really care. Group 3, I feel that kind of don't care energy, like you're gonna live your life regardless, and I really fully support it, and I feel like you don't allow your emotions to get the best of you either, and people really admire that fact that you are very I want to say you could be quite emotional, or you have emotions, because we all do. We're all human, we all have emotions, but you kind of like to let them lead you sometimes. With the taking risk, you let your emotions lead you, but at the same time you kind of have this logical side of you where it's like, there's a time and a place for emotions to kind of, take precedence. But let's keep going here. What do people love about group 3, please? What do people love about group 3? Okay, the 4 of Cups. Interesting. With the 4 of Cups, I feel like people like the fact that kind of maybe I want to say you could be a little bit unavailable for some people, and I think they like that. Yeah, the Queen of Swords is like, you put boundaries up. It's like, if you don't want something, you're gonna let it be known, like, this is not what I want. Back up. Like, I'm focused on what I'm focusing on. Don't come in here disturbing the peace. Is what I feel. It's kind of like, if it's not what you want, you're not gonna take it. And I think people really admire that fact that, you know, although you're open to so many different possibilities and so many different options, with that openness, you're not just going to receive and take everything. I feel like you're just the type to explore your options, or explore, you know, what life really has for you. And you have this very clear understanding, this clear perspective about what you want in life and how you're going to get it. And you have this understanding that you're going to be yourself regardless. That's what I'm feeling like. Very independent group 3. You feel like a very independent group of people, or a person. You feel like a very independent person. But definitely you could be quite reserved to a certain extent, where it's like, you don't just let anybody kind of present themselves to you. Maybe you have this disinterested vibe about you, or you kind of have this too cool for school type of vibe. And people are really drawn into that, and they're trying to kind of find a way to get your attention. It's like they really want your attention, but it's like you don't give it to them. Which is quite funny to me. I think that's actually really funny. And you could be really funny, group 3. I really would want to meet y'all, because y'all seem quite funny. You could be the comedian of your friend group. But let's keep going here. What do people love about group 3, please? What do people love about group 3? Please, the spirit. What do people love about group 3? Okay, what do people love about? Okay, yeah, you're not held back by anything, okay, group 3. You don't let past hurts, past issues, past insecurities, you don't let any of that hold you back. You, honestly, to me, I feel like you use those situations, or any tough situations, or any old past situations that have happened that maybe weren't the best. You allow that to help you expand and to grow, and you use that. Excuse me, my gosh, my words are like trying to just, my brain is going so fast right now, I gotta keep up. But yeah, you use those past experiences to help you grow, and to help you learn, like, you're not bound by those circumstances. Those circumstances are pushing you to new places, new heights, and you recognize that. And I feel like that's why you're so strong on recognizing what you want and not straying away from it. Because you know, all it takes is you to have that vision, is you to have that plan to pursue what it is that you really want. So I feel like people see that about you, and they really appreciate how much you dedicate to your future, and how much you dedicate to your vision of success, and how successful you are, or going to be in general. I think people really admire how much you can overcome certain situations, and how much you don't let things pull you down, or you don't allow things to just keep you stagnant. You always try to push forward, or to become better. And I love that, group 3. Can we get more, please, for group 3? What do people love about them? What do people love about group 3, please? Spirit, my angels, my guides. Group 3, please. What do people love? Okay, the Chariot. Yeah, you're always on the move. I feel like you're always ready to take an adventure. You're always ready to go somewhere. You could be quite the traveler, or you could always be doing something fun, or having a lot of experiences that people see you on. They could just really admire the fact that you're always on the move, is what I feel. And yeah, always overcoming something. But I also feel like you have very strong boundaries. Like, you're very protective of yourself and protective of your energy, because I feel like you feel that not everybody deserves it. And that's facts, okay, group 3. And not everybody does deserve your energy. So I feel like you kind of preserve it, and you apply it to the things that you want to see become something more with the Chariot here. You're always pushing forward to achieve your dreams. You have a lot of willpower and desire to fulfill your destiny or fulfill your mission in life, whatever that is. You could just want to be on adventure. You want to experience life, and I feel that with your group. You have a need to experience, no matter how much you have to go through, or no matter, you know, the obstacles that you have to overcome. You're just ready to experience and to allow those experiences to help you grow. And people recognize how much you grow from those experiences and how much you allow yourself to just go after life and not to just sit passenger in the seat or sit passenger in the car of your life, you know. Like, if your life was a car, you're gonna be the driver. You're not gonna sit in the back seat and just, you know, say whatever happens happens. No, you're gonna go after what you want. And I feel that fiery energy. Like, maybe there's some fire signs in this group. Okay, I know that's not showing in the cards, but I feel this go-getter energy. Like, you are not gonna just let life disappoint you. You're gonna make sure you make the most out of your experiences, and people really love that energy about you. That's always just ready for adventure, ready for new experiences, and just ready to see where life goes with the actions that you take. You're very focused and determined as well, I feel, and people really admire that. You could be really inspiring to others. That's really nice. I feel that. So let's get one more, please. What do people love about group 3? What do people love about group 3, please? Spirit. What do people love about group 3, please? What do people love about group 3? Group 3, please. Spirit. What do people love about group 3? Okay, very interesting. We have the Ten of Swords coming out with the Hanged Man. So definitely you are not the type to be held down or to allow situations to keep you down. You allow yourself to look at situations with a different perspective and allow them to help you grow and to make adjustments towards the things that matter. And you learn from your situations to take more time out, to be more patient maybe, and to allow that patience to lead you on to bigger and better things with the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you're very determined, very practical in your approach towards success, and I feel like you're going to achieve success because you take the obstacles or the negativity and you turn that into, you transmute that into a higher understanding, into a I want to say a lesson. Yes, you learned the lesson, but you also allow it to expand your mind and to help you gain a bigger perspective or a better understanding of why certain things have to happen, or why it's important that you continue to take risk and you continue to be your bright, beautiful self that just is free-spirited and is ready for adventure, because it has allowed you to have this key to self-awareness and self-understanding. And I think that you recognize when to take time out and when to take action. And with the Ten of Swords, I feel like you allow, it's like people see you as someone who is maybe quite blunt. I feel you could have this this communication style that is so clear, honest, and maybe sometimes brutal, because I feel like you've been through a lot, or you're just there's not that many cups out here, and the cup that is out here is the Four of Cups, so it's like, really? I feel like you just have this logical, or just like this, I want to say it's not that you don't care about feelings, it's just like freedom of speech for real. Like, you say what you feel, and if people don't like it, then oh well. That's the type of energy I'm getting from you. It's like, yeah, it could be quite blunt, but you give people a higher perspective. Like, you could speak cold, hard truth, but people are like, wow, that kind of hurt, but I'm gonna go think about it. You know, I'm gonna go think about it because you just have this way about you where it's like, you're not going to sugarcoat anything. It's like either you want to hear the truth or you don't. So, group three, y'all are funny, but seriously, yeah, with that too, I do feel still that you do take time out and try to find a higher perspective, but people really appreciate how honest and true you are in your communication and how you don't sugarcoat anything. So keep on being you, group three. I feel like we need those type of people in this world to just be honest and straight up, okay? Because, you know, sometimes the truth hurts, but you give it, and I appreciate that, group three. So let's keep going. What do people love about, okay, so we have Saturn and Venus. Okay, a little dance with Saturn and Venus. You could be quite serious. Like I said, you could be blunt. You could even come off a little cold to people, but that does not mean a thing, okay? With Saturn here, you are hardworking and you're diligent and you're just real. Like you're real. That's all I can feel. Like Saturn is the ruler of time, restrictions, the reality. Saturn is the ruler of reality in general. So you stick to reality. You don't like to play up people's fantasies. You cut that down quickly with the Ten of Swords. It's like you immediately cut that out. You let people see like the reality of situations. You give people oh my gosh, I need to drink some tea. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Like I was saying though, with Saturn, definitely people get this sense of reality around you. It's like you're so real. It's like kind of hard to believe how real you are. But with Venus, you have this still, you still have this diplomatic side to you. It's not like you're just this dictator, you know. It's like you still have this beauty, this sense of balance within you. So you're not just gonna purposefully hurt people's feelings. I don't think that's your goal. I think you just want people to see the truth of situations, and you still know how to effectively say things, or I just feel like you have this energy of still allowing people to be who they are, and providing that loving, generous, compassionate side of just being I feel like you just try to be a balanced person between reality and also having that diplomatic type of approach to others with Venus here. And I think people really appreciate how you allow them to see both sides, you know, see that there is beauty in the world, but there's also, you know, negativity. Like you don't try to sugarcoat or try to make things better than what they are. You let people see the reality of situations, whether that be good or bad. And I think people really appreciate that. We also have sixth house, so you could be quite the type of person who you can still enjoy freedom and having a free spirit, but I do see that you do value structure, routine, and a schedule for certain things, and people appreciate that stability that you provide, or that stability that you have within your energy. With the sixth house, you can also be quite caring and compassionate still to those who are closest to you, or you can just do a lot with your work. I feel like your work could be important as well with the sixth house coming out, which rules daily routines more so. I think work or career, I mean, sixth house can touch on that. So yeah, you could just care a lot about your work, or you can work in the healthcare system. For some reason I got that, but that doesn't have to be for everyone. I feel like you just have this structure about you that people really appreciate. You could be quite health conscious, or in general, you just have this structure about you that people like. Fourth house is on the bottom, so you do give comfortable vibes. Like you make people feel comfortable around you. Can we get more, please, for group three? What do people love about them? Yeah, we have fourth house and Capricorn on the bottom. So definitely a hard worker and someone who sees reality. Ooh, wow. We have fourth house. Like I said, you make people feel comfortable. You help people to feel at home in themselves. You allow people to not hide who they are, and you give them the space to just be, you know, themselves. Because you, group three, do it so effortlessly. With the Neptune coming out though, Oh my gosh, excuse me, y'all. Girl. Jeez. With Neptune coming out though, we do have, that's very interesting because Saturn and Neptune are like polar opposites. I'm gonna put Sagittarius right there. Um, it's like Neptune rules illusions, dreamy type of energy, the mystical side of life, the 4D, 5D dimensions, the things we can't see. And I feel like with this Neptune card, although you are this realistic person, you still have dreams that you want to fulfill and that you want to make come true. So I feel like the dreams that you have, you turn them into practical, tangible things. So whatever you imagine your life to be, you find ways to make that happen. So I don't feel like you live in dreamland, but I think you honor it and you allow it to help you cultivate that dream life into your reality. Like you make it your real life instead of just letting it be a dream. I think you have this dreamy side to you that allows yourself to imagine and to explore, but you don't get caught up. You don't get caught up in fantasy. You don't stay there. You just allow yourself to, um, you know, it's like you provide yourself the space to be creative, but you don't stay in dreamland, is what I keep feeling. But also with Sagittarius, I'm feeling that you guys are still quite spontaneous, quite the type to want to have fun, want to take a risk. With the taking risk card, it's like you're just ready to be on the move. You want to experience, you want to go out and enjoy life, is what I feel, regardless. Like you just want to enjoy life, and that is your main mission, group 3. And I feel like you're going to definitely achieve it because from these cards, you just seem like you're doing what you need to do to get to that point. And I think people really admire um, how honest you are and how capable of greatness that you are. You just seem very powerful with Saturn, Capricorn, Sagittarius. You know, those are good energies to have to become successful. So that's amazing. Let's get some oracle cards just to see a little bit more about what people love about you. Whoa, your card just flew out. Emotions are running high came out, so definitely I feel like you allow people to sometimes you may cause them to feel um a little, it's like you bring emotions up within them that maybe they didn't know they had, especially when I was talking about, you know, you being honest and truthful. I feel like that causes them to ask themselves questions, like with the hanged man here as well. That causes them to think about, like, what do I need to release to um, allow these emotions to not get the best of me. I think you give people perspective, and through your communication, you open them up to see that there's a lot more beneath the surface that they need to confront. And I think that's why we need more people like you, group 3, because with your honesty, with your clarity, with your sense of reality, you help people to see the uh, the truth of things, and you help them to think about what ways they need to, you know, be more grounded or be more in practical life or uh, be more realistic. I just feel like you give people that I want to say lesson or just that thing. You just make people think is what I feel. Group 3. Let's get some more, please. You help people to think about what they need to change in their life. Let's get some more though. Group 3, group 3, group 3. Let's see what else comes out for you. What do people love about group 3, please? Yeah, nothing is yet set in stone. So you definitely allow people to notice, like, you know, you can change your life in a matter of seconds. You don't have to wait for anything to come and sweep you off your feet. Listen, you can take life by the reins, and you can, you know, charge ahead because you have done what you need to do. I feel like you allow people to just not sit and wait for things to change. You more so give them the uh, the courage to change their life or to not feel so stagnant or stuck in their situation, because yes, nothing is set in stone and we can always change our narrative. And I feel like you know that best because you've probably had to change yourself or transform from a lot of different situations, or transform from a lot of past occurrences, and you know that through that nothing is set in stone. You're not bound to what you've gone through. You know, you are able to grow and transform, or you can stay stagnant and, you know, kind of decay in a way. So you allow people that perspective, and you give them the sounding voice of knowing that your life can change in a matter of seconds, seriously. And also, with you and your loved ones are safe, I feel like you give this protective energy, um, and I feel like people really admire how much you care for you and your loved ones, and how much you truly put your time and effort into building up your family, maybe, or building up your legacy, wherever that may be. Let's get one more. Group 3, please. Okay, amazing. We have your commitment is being tested. So yeah, I feel like you guys are quite the type to push through and overcome any challenges, because you know that if you really want something, obstacles are always going to present themselves as a way to make sure that you're ready for it. And so you don't take obstacles as a way to deter you from your dreams. You take that as a way of a initiation, of preparing you for the success that comes from you continuing to put in the work to become better. I feel like you're a very inspirational group. Maybe you guys should become motivational speakers one day. Group 3, but I feel like you definitely don't allow things to deter you, and you are constantly trying to overcome certain situations with your commitments being tested. And I feel like you're a very committed and determined person. I feel like I said that earlier though, but ooh, exactly. Sagittarius vibes. Neptune and Sagittarius are right next to each other. Believe in the impossible. You know that anything is possible with hard work. There's no obstacle, for real, y'all. We have 2 full moons. One is blue, especially. So it's like you're always ready to release and learn from your past experiences and to embark on the next one. And knowing that the sky is the limit, and actually there is no limit. You can have whatever you want, and I feel like you have this expansive mindset so that you allow yourself to work hard towards what it is that you want, and you work hard to achieve your dreams. So go group 3, you're amazing, and I feel like you're going to achieve your dreams. You're going to have a lot of success in your life, I feel, if you already don't. But group 3, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciated your energy. I hope to have it here again. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments. Maybe consider leaving a like, and maybe subscribe if you would you know, want to do that. No pressure, but thank you so much. I really enjoyed providing this reading for you. I loved your energy. I loved your group. Thank you again and again. But I thank my guides, my angels, for protecting me and helping me to provide these messages to you. And I hope that you guys have an amazing day, night, or evening, and also just have an amazing life, because I feel like you guys deserve it, and you deserve all the greatest pleasures, all the greatest things, all the greatest experiences. So I truly hope you have those, and I hope that you stop by this channel again. And yeah, that's all I have to say. So see you guys in another reading. Thank you again. Toodles, group 3.